This is Brian Wyatt for WeAreColerain.com. We're here with Coach Bolden after a big victory over the Princeton Vikings, 31-14. Coach, going into tonight, pregame interview, whole thought was stopping Spencer Ware.
Mm-hmm.
Two big plays at the end of in the third quarter made the ball game close. So talk about how your defense and how you contained Spencer Ware tonight.
Well, yeah, I don't know if he ever really. I guess we contained him. I mean, he's a phenomenal football player, to say the least. I think it was twofold. I think our defense played well, with the exception of those two plays. He killed us with his arm on that one, and then him breaking contain, and that's just because he's that good. I mean, sometimes you can be in the right spot, and you don't make that tackle. He's going to make you pay for it. But I think the other big part of it is, I think offensively, looking at the stat sheet, we had the ball for over 30 minutes. So,
yeah, that second half, you had almost 16 minutes.
Yeah, so when you do that and keep him over on the sidelines, that's a big thing also.
Yeah, talking about your offense, Durham, 200, I think 4 yards. Mm-hmm. I might have a little off. Craig Tabor, over 100 yards. Everything up the middle. Talk about those two guys.
Well, like I said, they did their job, and then Trey ran hard, and he was a Princeton killer last year, and he did it this year. And that was our emphasis from an offensive standpoint, is we wanted to be physical with them, and we were physical with them up front offensively, and Trayon ran physical, so it made for a good night.
We watched from the booth. I've got my son Brandon Wyatt up in there helping us out. He was the center here at Colerain. You talk about being physical up front. Brandon Good and that offensive line just dominated.
Yeah, they stepped out. We found out this afternoon. Joe Campbell, who's a starting lineman for us, was sick and wasn't going to be able to play. And Andy Boyman stepped in and did a great job. And they're getting better each week. We're seeing all kinds of different defenses as far as some are similar schemes, but different types of personnel. That's probably as athletic as defenses as we'll see. But we definitely had an advantage with them from a physical standpoint.
Yeah, up front, they handled the game. They had 62 carries without a pass thrown.
Yeah. Actually, Tabes is probably going to beat himself up over the one we called down there inside the red zone. He had two guys wide open, and I guess we do it so much he decided to shovel it out there to Tyler. So, but he could have been 1 for 1 with a touchdown after he sees that one. But it's one of those things we'd like to be able to throw it, but when you're controlling the clock and I think we averaged maybe over 7 yards a play. I mean, that's tough not to run it when you're doing that, especially when they got a kid like Spencer.
Right. Next Wednesday, we're going to talk to you a little bit more about the upcoming week. But next week, another GMC battle going on the road to Sycamore.
Yep.
Always struggle. Always seem to have a big physical game there at Sycamore.
Yeah, well, Scott Titill's a great coach. They're another 50 slant and angle team just like we are, and they're going to be well disciplined and well coached. And people just need to understand that we're still a relatively young team, and we have some highs and we have some lows, and maybe eventually one of these times these kids will realize I'm not lying to them when I'm telling them we're getting everybody's Super Bowl. So. We're entitled to give our Super Bowl back to them. So hopefully we can put it all together for 48 straight minutes.
All right. Thank you, Coach, and congratulations on a good victory, and we'll see you next week.
Absolutely. We'll get after it. Thank you.